Hey guys! So today we are doing my 5 current, I'll say current because it can always change, my 5 current favorite makeup palettes. This was a video that was requested, so I thought why not sit down and film it. Instead of just sitting here rambling like I usually do at the beginning, let's just jump right into this. First, this palette should be of no surprise because of how much I've been talking about it lately. It is the Tarteist Pro palette from Tarte, of course. It is the Amazonian Clay palette. So it comes with a huge mirror and then also 20 shadows. Smells so good every single time that you open it. It has 16 matte shadows and then 4 of the metallic shadows as well. This is a gorgeous palette. It runs for $53. That seems a little pricey, but when you do the math per shadow, it's roughly like $2 and some change per shadow. I think like $2.30 maybe per shadow. I'll put it on the screen. It's a great palette. It blends well, pigmented, it smells good. There is some slight fallout on your face, but nothing that is too extreme. And I love this palette. I look at it and I'm just like, yeah, I could create a look. That is what I have on my eyes right now too. Another is kind of like a cult favorite, and it is the Modern Renaissance from Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. And this one is gorgeous. It does come with a mirror. It has that felt packaging, which I'm not too happy about because I hate felt, but I mean, it's whatever. It does come with 14 shadows. I forget how much this retails for, and I will put that on the screen and how much you pay per shadow. But I'm pretty sure it's a pretty good deal. I think it's like $42 or something, and let's do the math. That's roughly $3 per shadow if it is $42, which it's got to be somewhere in that range, and that's honestly like not bad at all. That's not bad, especially for these shadows. Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows are super awesome, super pigmented, blend so easy. There is a crazy amount of fallout, I will say that. So when I use this palette, I tend to use the eyeshadows first and then I'll do the rest of my makeup. But other than that, like, I absolutely love it. These are 2 metallic shades, and this one right here is a glitter shade. I would like maybe a couple more metallic shades. What I would have to say about this is the only downfall with this palette, if you want to buy a palette and you know you don't want to reach for like 20 different palettes in order to create a look, this doesn't really have a good highlight or a good brow bone shade in my opinion. On camera this looks a lot lighter because of the lighting that I have. A lot of them do, where you would think like, yeah, that could be one, which it could for some skin tones, but for others I don't think it would. And then this one can be a good corner highlight, but it has a very pink undertone, so it kind of depends on what type of look you're going for. But other than that, I love this palette 100%. The next palette that I want to talk about is the Nudes palette from Covergirl, and it, of course, you can tell it doesn't come with a mirror. It comes with these 8 beautiful shades, and this probably retails for $10, I want to say. So that's seriously $1.25 per shadow. I think it's $10. I'll correct myself on the screen. Sorry, editing Danielle. But they're so good. They're super pigmented. They're freaking gorgeous. You can create a lot of looks with this one palette, and you aren't gonna have to reach into other palettes, and that's what I really love. That's why it's one of my super go-tos, because if I want to do a quick and simple look, like I typically will throw this shade into my crease, and sometimes I'll like deepen it just a hair with that, and one of these shimmers right here, just wet it down with some Fix Plus setting spray, whatever setting spray you have typically, except I don't use the Urban Decay one because it dries out my eyelids. And then you have great like highlighting shades right here. It's wonderful. It's a great palette. If you don't have it in your collection, I highly suggest that you get it. This next one should be no surprise to anyone because it is what everybody is talking about right now, and it is the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. Took away some light from me. And this palette is to die for. Now, this palette has pretty much every color under the sun that you could want. Like, seriously, everything. Pops of colors, neutrals, red tones, dark colors, great highlighting shades. Like, you have done yourself, Jaclyn and Morphe. Like, this palette is incredible. I have a giveaway going on for one of these that you could possibly win, and you want this. Whenever it's restocked, like, you should try and get it, because it is just simply incredible. And you can tell how I'm swatching them. I'm barely putting any pressure. Look how crazy intense those are. And that is, it's so crazy. And I accidentally just wiped some off on the back, which is going to make it even crazier. Seriously. Crazy intense. Like, I just could not get over how insane this palette is. I believe it was $38, and there are 35 shadows in here, which that is $1.09 per shadow. That are incredible shadows. Super incredible shadows. And Morphe typically doesn't have any packaging like this. It normally comes in that black little case thingy. This gets dirty super quick. Like, you can't tell because of the lights being super awesome and helping me out, but there's like a super gross stain right there. Last but not least, this isn't really a palette, but the reason that I'm adding this to it, because it is a palette that I've created myself, and they are Colourpop shadows. Why I'm including this is because I think that you should be able to still create your own little palette with single shadows, and that be a tried and true ride or die for you as well. You get to pick and you get to decide, and I think that constitutes as a palette as well, so I'm going to talk about it. Now, what I love about this palette is the wide variety that I've been able to create. When I started seeking out these colors specifically, I got them because I wanted more pops of color to my collection, and I'm sure you've noticed I like brown toned stuff. I don't really like get out of that realm, but I want to, and I didn't have anything to do it. So that's where some of these pops of colors came in, and then the other ones are just other like neutrally shades, pink shades, good shimmer shadows, good transition shades that you just need in your collection. This one right here, Dreamboat, is beautiful. It's a great transition shade. This one right here called Issues is just gorgeous. I mean, there are some of the other shades. This one on my pinky is a little powdery, but it is a matte and it's super pigmented, so that's why. But like this one right here is a duochrome. I mean, they're gorgeous. I love them. Colourpop shadows, you can seriously not go wrong with them. I mean, $6, freaking pigmented AF, and I love them. But yeah, that completes everything for this video. If you liked this video, please make sure that you give it a big thumbs up and comment in the comment section down below and tell me what your favorite ride or die palettes are right now, because I would really like to know. If there's something that I haven't used, I definitely need to check it out. Please make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already. I post every Tuesday and Thursday. I have a giveaway going on right now, and it is, like I said, to win one of these palettes for yourself, which you definitely want. If you are interested in that, the link to the video will be down below with all of the information on it. I did decide to extend my giveaway because I had a lot of people recently enter it, and it seemed like it was reaching some more people, so I definitely wanted to make sure that I gave everybody a fair chance. But that is everything. Follow me on all of my social medias as well, because they are down there too. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.